Hello, I'm John Bachman, and nearly 2 years after the murder of American sniper Chris Kyle, opening statements at the trial of his alleged killer are now underway. Prosecutors say Eddie Ray Routh killed Kyle and his friend Chad Littlefield while the three were on a trip to a Texas gun range. Routh's defense team claims insanity caused by PTSD. That's their defense here. Opening statements could include Kyle's widow, Taya. She is expected to be called later this afternoon to the witness stand. The White House is now asking Congress for new authority to take on ISIS. President Obama has sent a request to use the military to fight the terror group over to Capitol Hill today. In an accompanying letter, the president says he does not want long-term, large-scale ground combat operations. Peace talks over the violence in Ukraine are underway in Minsk today. The whole process is being spearheaded by German Chancellor Angela Merkel and French President François Hollande. They are bringing Ukraine and Russia to the table. The talks are ongoing despite increasing violence between eastern Ukraine, the government there, and those pro-Russian-backed rebels. And protests in Yemen's capital today as Americans pull out. Thousands have been on the streets of Sana'a protesting the country's takeover by Houthi rebels. Those rebels are backed by Iran. The American embassy there has been evacuated, as have the embassies of France and the UK. There are reports the rebels have also taken over the American embassy, and many have seized vehicles and weapons. Those, again, according to those reports, Yemen is home to a dangerous branch of al-Qaeda. You may have known them as al-Qaeda of the Arabian Peninsula. No Brian Williams on NBC for a while. The nightly news anchor has been suspended for 6 months without pay for lying about coming under fire while he was covering the Iraq War. Williams blames what he calls the fog of memory and has since apologized. Also, The Daily Show is losing Jon Stewart. He announced last night that after 16 years as the host and anchor of that show, this year will be his last.
I am a terrible employee, but in my heart, I know it is time for someone else to have that opportunity.
Well, Stewart was not certain about when exactly he will leave. His contract, though, is up this September. And 3 people in North Carolina are dead in what police now say is a fight, or was a fight, over a parking spot. The suspect, Craig Hicks, has now been charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder. All 3 victims were college students and Muslims. Hicks apparently wrote on Facebook about the strife caused by radical Christians and Muslims, leading to speculation that this could be a hate crime. Still, police in Chapel Hill now say the whole thing was only a dispute over that parking spot at the condo complex. No reference to any charges involving a hate crime at this time. And the discovery of Whitney Houston's daughter, face down, unresponsive in a bathtub, is being treated as a criminal matter now. That's what police in Georgia are saying. Bobbi KRISTINA Brown was found late this month, or last month rather, and is still fighting for her life. That's going to do it for this Newsmax Now update. You can always stay connected at Newsmax.com and NewsmaxTV.com. I'm John Bachman. We'll be back with more in 30 minutes. Now I'll turn it over to Ed Berliner in Midpoint.